close range fights where I'm not really in control, it's hard for me to line up my shotgun shots, it's hard for me to line up my pistol shots, you know, stay calm, all those things. So here our drop is too high, too low, I mean, to successfully. That looks like a scar. Can I actually hit this? Somebody's gonna steal it. Wait. Alright, we got the scar. Oh my gosh, there's a pinata too. So this is basically the most insane luck I've ever seen. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna wall, roof it. If we actually pull this off, we're gonna go full shield. Yep, I knew it. Okay. The only issue is we don't have a shotgun. This guy near us does. It's okay though. We're not taking pressure. Still not taking pressure. The shots are coming towards us, but they're not directed at us, which is a very important distinction. Alright, we're going to edit this. We're going to move up. What we're looking for here is the person that is supposed to be coming down from the top. There's one right here. Hit him twice. Shoot. Where's this guy? I got him pulsed. Okay. He just jumped off to his death. I don't really have a response to that. I wasn't sure how to approach it, so I was just watching all my corner angles, and then he just kind of killed himself. So that was not really a fight that needed too much explaining. I guess he went for the impulse, and when he knew he wasn't going to get it, he just kind of gave up. It is unfortunate that I can't find his loot in a fast and efficient manner here. Oh my gosh. Is he all the way up there? Oh, he just dropped down. Hearing one. There's one. Oh my gosh. That's abysmal. Oh, we got this one. We got this one. Alright, he's quite competent, which is unfortunate. Is he really launch padding? There we go. That was an extremely difficult fight just because of our health, which was the main constraint. We really didn't have enough health to play around, so that was the challenge. Also, our guns being like all in the wrong spots definitely contributed to it. We're just gonna quickly heal here. We're gonna use everything at the same time, just because we've waited so long just trying to get these kills that other people will have full shield, they'll have like exceeded the loot curve, all these different things, while we've been fighting basically for the same terrible loot. So if we waste more time here, we're going to be in a bad spot. Okay, we're going to edit this out. We can drop. I thought I heard somebody. Maybe I did. We'll see. Okay. Moving up over here. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to move around this tree. We're pretty much out of wood, so we're going to swap to brick. Brick is a fine resource, and honestly, it's good enough for what we're doing here. They're not really pressuring us, so it's not a problem that we're using a suboptimal material. Also, I think he had a jump pad, but I don't know where it went. I don't think it's worth chasing down. We're just gonna look around, try and figure out if anybody messed up looting. We missed this, yeah. Wow, that was bad. I missed it, tried to catch myself, and then wasn't even close. I think I'm hearing a vending machine. Yes. Anything good? Nothing usable. The brick could be good, but honestly, we need the brick so much that it's not worth using. My phone keeps closing, which means the chat is quite limited, but luckily nobody's watching, so not a problem. So you have 93 health, with like no loot, and now we have to get into circle. I'm seeing one over here. Easy enough kill. Really what we did was we just waited for the opportunity where he wasn't going to hide. Took the high ground. Why are we dropping our pump? Oh, we're going to stick with the pump. We're going to go double shotgun and then replace this with this. Because we want the movement and... Oh, he has minis. Never mind. Wow, he has a lot of minis actually. Oh my gosh. So he may have single-handedly saved our gear, our... what do they call that? Loot curve. He may have single-handedly saved our loot curve, which is quite fortunate. Well, I'm going out now. Good luck with winning this game. Thank you very much, Jahuli. Have a great day. Good luck with whatever you gotta do. Hopefully you'll be back soon. So, he saved our loot, which is fantastic. I mean, 125 is not a comfortable spot to be in, but does put us in a slightly better position than we were in, which is good. And we do have double shotgun, so that opens up some aggressive melee opportunities. Not melee, some close range opportunities. There's an airdrop right here. Yeah, I got 156. I want to kill somebody on this. I feel like somebody's going to push it. What, are they not going to push it this late in the game? Maybe not. I mean, if it's a sniper rifle, though, I'm at 125, so, like, if I want to win the game, I really need to be towards, like, 175. So, I'm gonna go for it, even if it's a little bit risky. We're just gonna check our sides as we move up here. We're gonna ramp over just by a tad. Doesn't look like anybody's here, but, as always, better safe than sorry. We're gonna search it. More impulse. Replace this with this, replace the pump with that. We're gonna jump. We're just gonna tower real quick, just a little bit. Then we're gonna grab our minis and get going because we only have a minute, which is not too much time. Okay, we're right about ready. Let's go. So we're gonna switch wood to our primary material to wood, so that we're ready for some build fights. There are 12 people remaining, which is basically endgame. So it's going to be a lot of towers, a lot of rocket launchers, scars, and we got quite fortunate with the floor spawns. When we landed on the ground, we immediately had a scar, so we were basically at the endgame for the rifles, and then it was just a matter of an airdrop, killing a guy with 6 minis, and a pinata to get us geared without really getting too many kills. So we're walking into the endgame here with an extremely low number of kills, which is only okay because of the sheer luck that we've been having. So this would be the kind of game that would not be a win if RNG was not in our favor. So basically we got lucky, so it's getting way closer. I'm not saying it's going to be a win, but That's the only reason why we're still competing, is because the loot llama, the scar, and assorted other loot. So here, if we move into whaling, really the issue is we're not going to have the high ground, which is going to make the fights way harder, especially since we only have 360 wood, which really limits our pushing potential. We do have the brick to make up for it, but we're still not even at 1,000, so we can't really double ramp aggressively against rockets. We can't push against scars. That looks like a silenced pistol. Just not good enough for us to care about. We're just going to quickly harvest some wood. We want to top ourselves off, but we don't want to get shot by a sniper rifle, so we're going to make our harvesting limited and far in between, so that if anybody's tracking us, they're going to lose interest. If they want to take a shot at us while we're moving and jumping, that's absolutely fine, you know, fair spirit of the game, but we don't want to make it any easier for them than it would already be. So here we're going to take this high ground. We're going to tower up a little bit. We're just going to go too high, I think, because this already secures this high ground. Alright, this one guy right here. So we hit him. It's a beautiful shot right there, actually. And I believe that he still needs to move towards us, but he might be safe there. So what we may as well do is start putting pressure on that back wall. But we need to be careful with it. Yep, so he's still there. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to drop down. We're going to start impulsing. This is a good position to impulse in because he's playing defensive. So there we go. So that's really just a timing thing. We just got to know the timing when we push up and over, and then we'll be okay. Thought there was somebody on top there. So we do have quite a bit of distance to cover for this next circle, so we're just going to get moving already. If we use the impulses here, really the danger of it is just in between these trees, people have the opportunity to snipe us very easily without revealing their position, and my long-range vision is not very good, especially against people who blend in with the trees. So I don't want to give anybody hiding in whaling an even better opportunity to take me out. So I think I'm going to opt against the impulses just for this stage of the game. We're going to switch our primary material to wood. It sounds like somebody's shooting over here. Just try to be careful with that tower in the middle. I don't know if somebody's actually there, but I need to stay aware of its positioning. I need to know that if I get shot, that's the first place that I need to wall. I need to wall around myself all the way, of course, and then get to healing. But the most important is going to be blocking that off. So I'm just trying to listen for footsteps. It looks like ramps are getting done over there. It sounds like a shot is coming up from over on that hill. So these are all things to keep in mind. This hill up here is extremely high, and I'm liking how aggressively steep it is. Looks like one person's over there. So we're going to move up and around this side. What we do need to be careful of is people know what high ground looks like, and they know that it's going to get them the win. So people will contest you for high ground. So you need to be aware of what's going on, and you need to adjust accordingly. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the highest ground that we can feasibly take, which seems like right here. And we're just going to build up. So the thing with metal is the longer that it's up, the better it gets. So right here, it's only got 125 health, but it's going to go all the way up to 400 health. So if we can get that 400 health, we are going to be in an extremely good spot. So here, I'm a little bit worried to go any higher. There's one guy over here. I don't want to get pressured from the side. There's one guy over here. Okay, so it looks like there's one tower. I was hearing shots, so there may have been a fight. Yep, there was a fight that was resolved over there. Over on this side, towards 334, it looks like somebody's editing the top. They're probably trying to peek their head out. Yep. That looked clean, but unfortunately it was not. We're going to go one higher just because it's going to make their angles harder, and our angles will be easier. He is trying to peek the side of this, so we do need to be wary. So he's taking a bunch of creative angles, which is fine. This guy, we're going to wall this off real quick, just so we can push this. So that looks like a miss. He drops down. He's moving down towards us. So what he's doing here is he's holding his ground. He's trying to get the snipe off. And we want to deny him that opportunity. But we need to be careful with it. So he's going to peek here. We're going to miss. which is fine. We're going to watch our side here. That guy looks like he's pushing up. This guy looks like he's towering inside of zone. This guy looks like he's just spamming. So he's trying to break the bottom of our tower. Okay. So he has basically infinity rockets, and he's trying to drop us out, which is fine. The only issue with this is pressure from our other side, which we need to be aware of. What we need to do here is start editing and get up. There we go. This puts us in a good spot. We are running out of materials. This guy is finally moving in. That shot was extremely wide. So it looks like he's trapping under us. There's one guy moving to this house. Alright, so we're going to engage on this guy. I think we can do this. I don't trust the edits. It's really the issue. So we finished one. Another one's shooting at us. We're going to drop down here. We need to get some angles. We need to stay aware of what's going on. And most importantly, we need to stay calm. So from this angle, we're just looking around. We know one was over by this house, but he could have moved very easily. I think what he's trying to do is wait out the fight, which is a reasonable expectation. Yep, looks like one's over there and one's over here. So this guy... cleaned up. This other one is really the threat now. And there we go. Fantastic gameplay there. Basically, the most important thing was, in that endgame scenario, we knew there were going to be sniper rifles, we knew there were going to be rockets, and what we didn't do was we didn't give up the high ground. We kept taking control of the situation, staying calm, and adapting to what was going on. So when we were getting pressured by the rockets coming in from the side, we moved down to edit, we moved down by editing, and then repaired our walls. We probably should have been doing that with wood, but we were limited on materials. And when we got pressured from the other side, we built up and over them and forced them away from us by building an auxiliary tower to the side of our tower, right? When the pressure got diverted to fights that were not involving us, we made sure to pressure with the rifle through the brick walls. And we hit some very nice headshots in the endgame there with that scar, securing us yet another win for today. That's 2 wins. It's looking good.